This farm produces 1,152 acid per day and works fully automatically, thanks to the built-in pure water production. In total, it requires 324 watts of power, which is quite a lot. But you shouldn't worry about this, because I will show you how to produce enough power. The system of pipes and wires also might be a little bit overwhelming for beginners, so I will explain everything as detailed as possible. All you need to do is to copy the build, save it as a blueprint, and install it on your territory. After that, you just come to the water tank and take acid from there. A convenient control panel with labels will allow you to manage your facilities and power. So as not to waste our time, there won't be an acid production math breakdown in this video, because I already did it in the previous one. You can watch it by the link below. I continue developing a calculator for this, so very soon we will have it on my website. The number of facilities we need for today's acid farm you can see on your screen. This build will produce 48 acid per hour, which equals 1,152 acid daily. Now let's build this farm, and then I will explain the nuances for beginners. After you build this farm, you need to set yields for pumps and filters. 20 water pumps must produce polluted water, and the remaining 4, dirty water. Two large water filters must produce pure water, and the other 2, impure acid. Now let me explain to you the nuances of how it works. The most common question in the comments usually is about the wall-mounted pump. The thing is, without power this pump does nothing, and liquids will simply flow down through it. Once you supply it with power, the pump will transport liquids from bottom to top. In this build we use as many as 4 wall-mounted pumps. What they do, they deliver polluted and dirty water to water filters. We need them, because you can't connect more than 10 pipes to one facility in once human. To make the farm work correctly, we must connect each wall-mounted pump to all 4 large water filters. After this, only 6 free slots are left, which is exactly enough for the 24 water pumps that we have. The general logic of pipe connection is very simple. We connect each wall-mounted pump to each large water filter, then each large water filter to each brewing barrel, then each brewing barrel to the bottom slot of the water tank, which will store acid. As always we have a bunch of switches here. Each switch for pumps controls 10 water pumps plus 2 wall-mounted pumps. Each switch for filters controls 1 pure water and 1 impure acid filter, and each switch for barrels controls 2 brewing barrels. In the video from the tip, I have already shown how to make such labels, so be sure to check it out. The control panel allows you to disable some of the modules anytime, and it is useful, because the farm will need some time to start working at full power. To speed up this process, you can enable pumps and filters initially, but keep barrels disabled, and wait until they all are filled with pure water and impure acid. This will take approximately 36 hours of real time, but after that, your farm will work stably. Obviously, you should save this acid farm as a blueprint. Pumps still cannot be saved, but they are easy to reinstall. Let me show you how to do this. First, place water pumps around the farm, as shown in the video. Then, using pipes and wires, connect the left 12 water pumps to the left wall-mounted pumps, and the right 12 water pumps to the right wall-mounted pumps correspondingly. This way, we divide our farm into 2 modules, left and right. 2 from each 12 pumps must produce dirty water, and the remaining 10, polluted water, so you will have to set yields. That's all, the farm is ready to work. I also remind you though, that in the blueprint interface, you can easily switch construction materials to make your farm fully wooden, fully stone, or fully reinforced. As for power, it's not easy to get 324 watts. For this you must have at least one Memetic specialization, which will increase the maximum number of generators you have, or the amount of power they produce. Also, you must have an electric eel deviant with a high skill rating for each of the generators, and an extra-dimensional cat moonlit jewel, that will make them work with no delays. For all of this, I have already made separate guides, and the full list of the existing Memetic specializations in Once Human you can find on my website. All the links will be in the description. As you can see, I have 8 generators with a stable power output over 350 watts, so I can use this acid farm easily. Don't forget to like this video if it was useful, and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss new builds and guides. Also check out the playlist on your screen, it contains a lot of useful information, especially for beginners. As always, thank you for watching and, bye.